At the moment, I've got hypovolemia. I'm just trying to test the loading screen. And at the moment, I've got hypovolemia. I'm just trying to test the loading screen. And looks like at the moment, I've got hypovolemia. I'm just trying to test the loading screen. And looks like at the moment, I've got hypovolemia. I'm just trying to test the loading screen. Is that what it's doing? It could be what it was doing. I was capturing the... Oh man, that explains so much. Yeah, sorry for that small but little bit of loop. I was on my dashboard using the video preview, and the sound from that was being captured, put back into the stream, and pretty much making a loop. But we will be playing some hypo here in a second. Let me just switch this over. Alright. So yeah, this is a 1.7.10 pack. It was made by the MYM team. Actually features one of my mods. I can show you that here. Let's see what's over. Here we go. Yeah. That's my mod. It's pretty much just adds a elevator with all the bells and whistles. But we're gonna go ahead and create a new world. Gonna be completely original. And I put cheats on just on the off chance that I need to fix any issues, because I feel like this mod pack was kind of dropped a little bit early because there was a lot of bugs that were still happening. One of them is a inventory desync, which I'm still attempting to figure out. It'll basically just, you've got items on your hotbar, you'll switch them around, and when you exit your inventory to actually use the item you just put on your hotbar, you realize it's not really there, and it was the item that was there before. And the only fix I found for that at the moment is to relog. But if anyone's got any idea about why that would be caused, let me know in the comments. And yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. My computer's doesn't really like creating worlds, so I'll swap it back to the loading screen. At least that's actually doing something. And once it starts to load up, I will show that off. I'm gonna go be right back and wait for this world to load. I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. Alright, and I'm back. Yeah, it's still loading. Curious about that. So yeah, it's got a little while to actually leave that there. Keep that going. Move that up there. Chat over here. And I just wish I could see who the viewers were. So I wonder if this counts me as one of the viewers. If I hide that, do I still get it? How odd. I don't think it wants me to type. We'll see. There we go. Yep, it's still loading. Hopefully it won't be much longer. I don't have too much going on.
I can't see. I have a glass.
Alright, and looks like it's starting to load. So let's see if I can't do this. There we go. Just a quick swap over to the world. Alright, and looks like it's starting to load. So let's see if I can't do this. There we go. Sorry about that. And if you hear any noise in the background, that's my fiance. She just got out of the room for the moment, but she'll be back. She normally is mostly quiet, but every now and again she'll say something or make noises because she likes on Facebook all those funny videos and stuff like that. So she'll start randomly laughing. Okay, I'm gonna move my computer a bit just so okay. There we go. And speakers are back on because reasons. Alright. Let's see if I can't. What's that? What's that? I mean, there should be a way I can do this. Ooh. What's that? Do that? Yep, I think that just did it. Perfect. So yeah. Yep, that's my fiance.
Hello.
Sorry about the 20-minute wait for this Minecraft thing. Really need to get a new computer. Honestly, even though one of those $200 computers or whatever shit at Walmart probably has better, would be better off. I don't know. I'll have to see about it. Let's hope I don't have a repeat of my last world where I pretty much got screwed over and mauled a few times. Got the debuff. And then couldn't really progress because I couldn't put mana in there for another 4 minutes, so yeah, it was just a hell of a time. Hey, look, it actually loaded. There we go. Now then, gotta wait for it to actually start working. Oh, look, you can see my cursor. There we go. And the first thing I'm gonna do is change the time because I feel like it all specific. Set 0. Date outside. Loneliness of this place, I suppose you could say. Let me bump that speaker down. I'll probably leave the speakers up. Close out of that, so I can pull it up on my phone. Be less issues with my computer, maybe. I don't think that should be an issue. Come on, just do a damn phone. Okay, go over to the Twitch app. I don't need to see my video. In fact, I would rather not. Yeah, I can just go here, info, chat. There we go. So now I will be able to see all the chat through my phone. At least that's the hope. Let me change the actual volume on Minecraft, because that is too loud. Alright. Alright, so I think all this should be fine. Still ungodly loud. How about that? Okay, nice little hut, but basically it's all temporary. It's not even really there. Actually, I can show you. I don't know, I can't actually leave the menu. Yeah, I could actually walk through those walls because they were completely client-side. Anyways, let's open up the quest book. Alright, I'm not gonna bother reading that. Alright. I'll do it for the quests, probably, but... Alright, so first quest. This can't be heaven. The oceans are blood. The world is a wasteland, and there are even bone pillars. What is this place? Basically, there's a lot of these, as you see, pillars of bone. Just kind of spread out throughout the wastelands. The waters in this world generation, I guess you could say, are all blood. So there's no fresh water anywhere you can use. And you just break all this with your fists. It drops bones and skulls, basically. A little bit of lag, I don't like that. Skull, bones. Actually, I just thought about that. Maybe I could use... Oh, come on. I know why. You didn't like that because they're different wiles. Yeah. Yes. Place bones to get up places. Now I get all these. Okay. So this is a good little bit of bone. And I'm pretty sure I saw on one of the pillars that there was a one of the many statues. There it is. Yep. You can see there's little skeletons and whatnot. I do like these little things because they've got some inventory space and you can use them later to decorate your house and whatnot. They shouldn't be too difficult to craft if I remember correctly. Unless it was like some rotten flesh and stuff. Let's see. Nope, leather, that's what it was. Odd that it uses a chicken, but whatever, I'll take it. Pick up a bit more bone because we'll need him. Alright, now before it gets too dark, we're going to want to start the questing. So yeah, let's open this up, finish this. And now these lore pages, they automatically read whenever I get it, so it will pretty much read the lore to you, but the lore is basically just stuff that most people already know. However, I'll just let it play because, why not?
This mod pack heavily relies on blood magic. Here is a few hints to get you started. The altar must be filled with blood. You can use the sacrificial knife to convert your life points into blood. Later on you will find better ways to fill the altar, but this is how it starts out. You can then put items into the altar with a right click. Doing this manually restricts you to one item at a time in the altar. The altar will show some bubbles to show it is working. If you don't have enough blood for the conversion, the altar will simply use up all the blood and you will get nothing. Well, the original item back. So, always have enough blood or be ready to add some while the altar is working. Later on, you can insert multiple items with a hopper. Of course, this makes it even harder to have enough blood available. Even later, you will be able to craft items that will aid you in this. Like the altar diviner, that will only put in as many items as the altar can handle with its blood level. There are items that convert into items that can be converted to. Convertception. It's important to either automate the altar correctly or have an eye on it to take the item out when it is converted to the item you want to have actually. The different tiers of the altar structure are hard to explain. We suggest you check the FTB wiki for it.
Alright, I think he's done talking now. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy it, that mod. It just allows, yeah, here's the journal that's from, because I can go and click on these and see it's got the whole, I don't even know what you call it, this script almost, and you can play it again and do all that, but there's no need. Alright, so to really get started, go through the quest book. So, crafting table. Since there's no trees and anything like that, the best way to make it is with bones. As you can see, other recipes have been changed to accommodate the pack, as you would expect. And I think I can, yeah, see, we got Tinker's Constructs, so crafting stations all the way. But yeah, as you saw when I was walking around, we've got a little blood river here. Oddly, on the map, it still shows blue. Don't think that there's anything I can do to change that. Because I think colors, yeah, I don't understand it, but it comes up blue. So we're gonna go ahead, just start up anywhere. Because whenever nighttime hits, it's gonna be hell. Now, so we got that. Get some more apples. Those apples will be helpful in the future. So I could make an altar out of those bones and skulls. Whatever God feels to hear my regrets, better get me out of here. So make the blood altar, just some more bones and some skulls. Alright. There we go. And that makes more skulls if we needed them. But we got a decent amount. So blood altar. And we get more quest pages, or lore pages. So I'm going to let him read, and I'm going to go ahead and probably just walk around, get some more bone pillars while he talks.
To plant seeds in this pack, you must make crop sticks. Place them on top of farmland and you can grow your seeds. Place crop sticks 2 times to make them cross. This is used to mutate the seeds adjacent to the cross. Mutations, soils and products can be found in the NEI.
Is that really it? Okay. Well, I was expecting him to read a bit more. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright, so now that we got the altar, we've got more quests opened. Quite a bit, actually. Just 3 of them. Alright, so to actually put blood in the altar, we're going to need a sacrificial knife. Make that, you just get 2 bones and a skull. Because, you know, skulls are very sharp, apparently. Alright, so there we go. Alright. And what we do is we just right click near our altar, and it takes hearts and puts it in the altar. So now it's got blood in it. And we get more apples. Okay. So I don't think we can make these yet. I think we have to get the saplings and all that. Oh no, we can put bones in there. So let's just go ahead and put a bone in there. Why not? And there we go. Did I finish that quest? Nope, I need 12 of them. Tempting if I want to do this. I mean, I can while we wait, but next thing we want to be doing mainly is getting dirt to make saplings. And the best way to get dirt, well, other than magic crops, is to put a bone, or put a skull, into the altar. And we got quite a bit of those. Here, eat up so we can heal. And there we go. Now we got some dirt. Put another one in there. Add some more blood. Oh, great. And as you see, it is getting dark. And one of the mods in this pack, which I both love and hate, is the hardcore questing, or the hardcore darkness mod. And basically what that does is when it's dark, it is dark. So let's get as much done as we can. I'm going to go ahead and take probably the golden apple. No, we'll go with the regular apples. Alright, so to make this sapling, take 2 skulls with some bones. Alright, there we go. Yeah, as you see, it's getting really, really dark. I'm just going to go ahead and let it get completely midnight. Oh, crap, I want that back. Alright, as you see, you can't even see the outlines of blocks anymore. And before too long, you won't be able to even see the sky, if I remember correctly. So, I just hold the torch, or place it down, whatever works. And mobs will be spawning before too long, so let's see what else we can do. Alright, it's going to give us water and earth seeds, which is very helpful. Alright. So I'm going to start off just by planting a few of these, get those saplings growing. And the good thing is we have bones to grow them. Oop. And there's already some kind of an entity. Oh boy. And one of them looked to be coming towards us, but seems to have stopped. And we got fast leaf decay in here, so... Yep, here it is, it's a zombie. A sacrificial knife that doesn't deal much damage is kind of worth it. And I'm going to turn those down even more. I can still hear them too much. Turn that down there. Hostile creatures even lower.
In the NEI.
What the hell? Are you still talking? Oh crap, there's a skeleton over there. That's the last thing I want to find. At least with zombies I can kill them like this. So yeah, we definitely need to get into making a sword or something. Alright. So we could do that. Actually, I'm just going to break these down, and you get splinters in this pack. You don't get actual planks. And what you do is you have to put the splinters into there, and they use just a little bit of blood to make into actual planks. As you see, it's like very minimal. I want to say it's like 5 or something like that. Whereas to turn a bone into it, it uses 100. Alright, so I think this will make us a sword. That'll get us some basic attacks. Let's go ahead and make a pickaxe to dig down. Because I don't think we're going to be doing an underground base, but at the same time, we might just do so. Because I just love underground bases. We'll probably do a combination. The main portion of our base underneath and just some kind of decorations above. Just so I don't lose it. Alright. So yes. I can go ahead and start building some kind of a crappy wall. Which won't do much. Well, we don't, till we finish it. Because mobs will just path around it. And as you see right here, there's actually a difference between the two of them. Because one, they both have the same textures, but one's put in by Quadrum too. whenever you're mining it up, it actually doesn't drop anything. So you don't get your inventory filled with this stuff. You can only get it from the topsoil, which is fine. Helps for underground bases. Okay, picked up more, so... And, yeah, I think we could probably make cobblestone. I think that just needs dirt. Let's consult the quest book, shall we? Alright. So if I offer myself to the gods and offer something, they reward me with something else. Perhaps there's something to give me back my old life. And it wants us to make gravel. Gravel could be made with fire essence, but we don't have that right now. And dirt with 200 gets us 1. So let's get this out, run over here, and just... I ought to put 400 in there, I think. If I remember math right. And there it is. So let's try the other one, just to make sure that I'm right about that, because I hate to be wrong. Because it, helps with calculations. Just enough, so yes. Alright, and that finishes that. We'll go with the regular apple. Okay. Now, dirt, gravel, oh why, can I get something useful? And cobblestone, I believe, is just to make out of sand. But to make sand, you put the gravel into the altar. Yep. And there it is.
To be found in the NEI.
And I have no idea why it's constantly saying stuff about NEI. That it just annoying me, but alright, so 1, 2. So that will turn into sand. And after we leave it for a little bit, it'll turn into cobblestone, which is the one we need to finish the quest. And if we just leave it in there, it'll do its own thing. And should be almost there. There it is. Alright. So we get that. And with this one, I'm always hesitant. I go with cobblestone for the first one. We got a stack of apples, so that's good. Alright. Make this one. We definitely want that apple. But you just put put a piece of cobblestone into the altar with 2 hearts worth of blood, and you get netherrack. So let's go 1, 2, and throw it in there. Gonna eat so we can heal. And it'll probably be a bit before we can make a bed. There it is. Alright. Oh, I did not want to throw that on the ground. Thank you. Alright, so this one will take stone. Endstone is 500. Oh, that's going to bug me. I'll have 100 less. We'll use it for more planks, maybe. Alright, so that'll be 6 hearts, or 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. And that will make endstone. And then we'll get these slivers out, or splinters out. That's my mistake. And there we go. And we're going to take stone on this one too. Yeah, and you see right here, since there wasn't anything in there about my elevator for the quests, but there's, I figured I might as well just put it right there in the space. So, because I also changed the recipe, so that it requires a basic control circuit to craft. Normally it requires a little bit of iron and ender pearl, but in here I put it to basic control circuit. And you can use any elevator with any die to make it into any died elevator. They're really quite nice. Okay, so we can finish all these. Now let's make a furnace, because we'll get all these ore berries and more stuff. It's just all around good idea. There we go. Put all that down and put a furnace down. Yep, and we're not going to have the inventory space for that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect up some wood to make a chest. We can just do... Wow. How much does it take? So, there it is. Oh no, it uses the same. It's just is really, really fast about it. Yeah, because this uses 1 LP a tick, and this one uses 20 LP a tick. That's why. It just goes faster. Alright, so 1, that makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's the chest worth. And that's all of the... Yeah. Oop, and a chest. So we can store all this crap. All the crap that we love. That's it. Yeah, and I got these just from picking them up off the ground. Some wolves spawned and they died, so wolf pelts. Alright, so let's take out some dirt, get some more skulls, because we're going to want to get these growing ASAP. And just for the hell of it, just waste some time here. And let's see if I did this back. Okay, well, I'm not saying her skin, so maybe it changed. So we'll use one of my other good friends' names. Let's see if that's still his username. Well, I'm not seeing him pop up, so maybe he changed it. Alright, how about that guy? Rivik's gonna work for me. Or is it just not wanting to show up with any skins? Let's put that back to 0, 0, 0. There we go. And change the body angle. I'm just resetting this basically to maneuver it however I see fit. And a lot of this looks really painful. There we go. Actually, yeah, put that to 0, 0. Let's see. There we go. Change all those to 0. And that's probably as close as we're going to get with that one. Alright. Oh, look, one of our trees grew. Alright, so one of those should turn this into a piece of dirt. Gotta go pick up some apples, because I will be needing them. Nope, it was just 100. Alright, so let's put this, I'll put it over here maybe. Yeah, see how that one didn't drop one? That's because it was the other type of red rock. Which is fine. Break up this. One more. There we go. And the whole tree just comes on tumbling down. And break out this. And just probably just put a piece of dirt right here to grow trees on the inside, but for the most part keep them all outside. To make a stone pick to make this job a little bit faster. Because we do need a lot of this stuff to make a wall. What I'll probably do, at least at the beginning, is build during the day and craft and do quest stuff at night when I'm relatively safe. And we'll just build the wall as we go. Now, no, it's not going to protect against spiders, but we can deal with that when it comes around time for that. Yeah, I'll do this, that's fine. Okay, go back over here, get more of this. And I'm going to be talking to a few people about getting tips to make my streams better and all that jazz. I mean, short of getting a new computer for streaming purposes, I don't think I'll be able to get the video and all that any better. I've already got a computer optimizer running in the background to cancel out a lot of processes that aren't needed. And I feel like it's helped a little bit at least, but I'm streaming what looks to be at a solid 30 FPS. That's what it looks like at least. And when I was listening to the stream earlier, sound quality sounded at least decent. Alright, so that's that. I want to say this had a specific use later on. And we can make stairs. I don't know how. They got walls, but things can shoot over the walls. Might make the slabs and put them on the edges to keep mobs out. That might be a bad idea. We can also smelt them, and I believe that red rock can be used. Oh, look, we can make Sir Will's head. Yeah, I think that was a disabled recipe, and I'm like, might as well give credit where credit is due. He was one of the people who was working on this. So, and yeah, tier 2 with 1,000 allows us to get Minicio to start up with the magical crops. But as you saw in the quest book, which yes, I did have one on me. Okay. We actually get 4 blocks of that, or we get a torch, or we get 10 apples. Yeah, not even a thought process. And the main reason, because of, I know, to make a growth pulsar we need 4 of those and a diamond. Well, as it turns out in one of the quests we actually get a diamond. I'm trying to think about which one it was. This one? No, it's definitely one of these two. Well, it'll come to us at least. There it is. To make clay. And the way to get clay in this pack is quite easier than not. Oh, great. Remember how I mentioned earlier about that inventory desync? There it is. And there's no fix for it, as far as I'm aware. So, I will be back once it relogs. And microphone. Boop. Tap that. Yes. Okay, so it's back. I'm just configuring up the video capture a bit more. Give me just a second. Okay, so that should work. There we go. Alright, so now I've got push to talk on the loading screen, so while I'm not pressing the button, you don't hear all the background noise of what's going on. So I will switch back over to it right now. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, and every single time we reload the world, we're good. Hold on, come on. What the hell? Because I'm trying to click that. Okay, what's up with the cursor? That's not good. I should be able to press Control and click that, but that's gonna bug the crap out of me. Anyways, see, inventory desync fixed. Wonder if it's because I had something in my hand. Okay, so I can do it quickly. Gotta be very quick about it. Okay, so, yeah, got one. Oh, so close.
Here you go.
Sorry, I forgot that it was muted. And there we go. Got it. And there's cat between my feet. Load, I've got 0 viewers. Woo! Alright. Well, I'm expecting that number at least to go up at some point. And I gotta heal because if I use that little dagger again, I would have died. some more. Fill, oh, my microphone fell down a bit. There we go. Okay, so throw some more blood in there. Blood's always helpful to have. And we turn these into splinters. And get the blood out, or the dirt out of the way. Okay, so now that we got planks, gonna make a few crop sticks and turn those into crop sticks. And yeah, we turn 4 sticks into 1 crop stick, so this is gonna be a very tedious process. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this cobblestone to make the hoe because, why not? We got it, right? Do that. Put these down. And then put these down on top. And there we go. And also, let's go ahead and plant these. Right, they don't like to be planted on those. So we'll have to either change it to stone, which will more than likely be the case. And if I remember correctly, there is actually no stone in this world, it's all red rock. I could verify that easily by just running down into a cave, but since it's nighttime, we'll do that in the morning. And cobblestone is a pain to get right now. So I think what I want to do is another route. Yeah, let's use dirt, because I think they can be planted on dirt. And we'll start with the iron berries. What the hell? Okay. Is it because of the lightness? I'd hope not. Let's see though. Come on. Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now we gotta go get dirt. So that's 2. I think we need like what, 6 more? So 3 total. And should be almost done. There it is. Yeah, luckily I'm not getting a crap ton of lag like I was last time. I'm glad about that. Well, we'll just have to see if this stream actually goes through properly. Is this my first stream? Technically no. But hopefully it'll be my first one that I actually upload and actually keep, because the last ones I actually had to remove because it was mostly just a picture of my loading screen and lack of sound or looped sound or stuff like that. So there we go. So go over here, gold, tin, copper. And once those grow up, they'll be good. I can go ahead and put this down now. I was going to do 2 rows, but I think that'll work better. Okay, now those are going to take forever to grow. Lucky for us, though, we have quests. Not 3E, thank you very much. I was trying to type 3 in the E. But anyways, there we go. Now we have a quest for planks. There it is. Tough choice. I think I'll go with bones. Okay. So right here, we get a block of redstone, which is actually very handy for this recipe. Because to make this, we need a block of redstone. So, to make this first, we need endstone and a blank slate, which is just 1,000 life points with stone. Which, luckily enough, we have. So, piece of stone, but we're going to have to make sure that there's enough blood in there. Otherwise, it won't work. So I'm just going to wait a little bit, let it regen. Just kind of throw life in it as I can. It probably has enough at least. But if not, there it is. Alright. So we got just enough redstone. And then there it is. Now we can't quite use that because we don't have any blood in our blood network. And pretty sure this is going to read it whenever I close out. So before it does, so we're going to go ahead and work on making this while the guy's talking. And it'll give us a growth pulsar. Looks like he's not talking. Must not have been important, I suppose. Alright. Come over here, pick up some more apples. Yeah, we'll definitely want to get working on food, but that's going to be a little bit. Because I think the first source we get is wheat. Can't remember how to make the seeds, though. It's been so long. Let's see. Well, obviously, but to get, if there it is, a block of Manesio to get them. That's going to be a pain. I mean, technically we could do that, but that'll get at least 9 going. Okay. How much does it need? That's the real question. Oh, pretty. Yeah, 10,000. And in case you're not aware, the blood altar can hold a max of 10,000 by itself. So that's a full blood altar of blood. It's going to be a little bit. Which is just going to be me eating apples and spamming this knife. That's all I can do at the moment, short of eating these apples, but specifically leaving at least this one. And I could probably eat this one, you know, in a minute, but just waiting. Okay. I mean, I could have probably eaten it, but I'll do 2 at once. Let it just regen. And that's pretty much the end of the regen, was like 3 hearts worth. So, yeah, give me just a second. And that's what happens whenever you spam it too much. Yeah. So now I'm going to have a 4-minute debuff for getting hardly any mana in there at all. Which is going to bite. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right back when this is gone. 4.5 minutes. We'll be back. And we're back. It just wore off about 10 seconds ago or so. Alright. And hunger's full, and this thing is still not full. Oh man. And as you see the daytime, and it looks like one of our pieces of earth essence have harvested, or grown, then harvested. How much more does it need? Okay, well I'm thinking I'm to the point where I'm just going to say go with it, and then just fill up as I can. Because it was close to being full. So as long as I do this, I think it should work. And again, the microphone was down on my lap. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to need to get a little standalone mics. Anyways, eat up, fill my hunger. Right click to add more blood. More blood. More blood. Yeah. Oh, looks like one of our berries is almost completely grown, which is good. Okay, eat this. So we'll keep watching it. And yeah, I need to right click that just to get it bound to me. I don't know if it was or not, but now we're for sure it is. Ow. Eat hunger, or eat food so I can heal my hunger. So yeah, I don't know what's up with these skins. Let me see if I'd actually use my own. Because you know me. Not really. Some of you do. That is odd. And I have to look up why that's not working. Because it should. Alright, so that's bound. So now we can actually put blood into our network. Oh crap. Guess what? Inventory desync. And I'm not sure if it's the Motto Citizens or if it's this Blood Altar that does it, but I want to say it's one of the two. But, dang it. Alright, just swap that. Okay. Can I change this? Hey. That seems to have fixed it, maybe. Yeah, and I can now actually have bones. Okay. Well, that might be a temporary fix at least. Alright, so now I eat, I throw that in there, and fill it with more blood. And the good thing is, while that has blood, I can just take this, and I can actually just shift right click this onto it and make them grow. Boop. Come on, off you go. And then we have 4 of these essence, which we can use to make clay. There it is. And that finishes the quest over here. And now we have 4 Minicio. Wait, what? Where'd that diamond go? There it is. Alright. And then we're going to take the stone. Diamond in the middle. Those on the sides. And stone in the corners. Boom. And what that is going to do is finish this quest, give us another diamond, which we'll use later. Alright. And we're actually really close to this. So, iron, just pull this up, let them grow faster. And they'll just grow around me, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So just add some more blood, keep it from going away. And this does actually increase the growth ticks of these ore berries, which is helpful. I'm just glad I found that one fix for the inventory desync. We'll have to see what actually is triggering it when we, the more we do it, I'm sure the more we can figure out. Especially with all the other people looking too. Should be able to spot what I can't. I'd hope so, at least. Ah, come on, you damn thing. Okay. Alright, more stuff grown. But none of them are fully harvested. They're just at the final growth stage, I suppose you could say. There we go. Yeah. Bye-bye. What the hell? Alright, give me just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see. So, oh, and you see how I'm taking damage? That's because we're out of blood. So I'm going to go into here. What? I guess that's right, yeah. No, my math was off when I put it in there. Alright, so I take some of these. Yeah, I took some damage, but it's fine. Break some of this stuff. And it looks like my phone's having issues with chat. So for... is that Battle Boss? No. Womb at the boss. Okay. Need some punctuation in that name. But yes. I'm not sure if you're saying anything because my phone's being stupid. Let's see. Take it back off of Wi-Fi. Let me get it out of the chat. See if that can fix anything. Okay. And what do we got? Alright, so that finishes that quest. Gets me a bucket and some a gold apple, which is helpful in its own regard. Alright, so in order to get iron, or to use those iron, normally they're used to make a nugget. However, this pack you get 3, which is super helpful first to start off with. Okay, so we can go here, we can take out, oh crap, fix. Let's see how much that'll fix though. See, now it's not fixed. Doesn't want to be fixed. I don't know why. Okay, that time it looked like it was. Okay. What's with this wood? No, did not want the wood back. I wanted to get that out just to see. Okay. And because this has an inventory, can I do this here? Okay. Looks like I can. Okay. Oh gosh. What is with this? The only time I can interact with my own inventory is if I'm connected to a container. That will get old very quickly. See, I'm hesitant to do this because had I tried to eat that apple, I would have died. Because it would have taken away my last half a hunger, or half a heart. Alright, I'm going to try loading back up to the Twitch. See if my phone will let me. Waiting and waiting and waiting. And if it doesn't, I'll just pull up the browser on my computer again. I really don't want to do that because it adds extra strain to the recording software and all that jazz. However, my data is being stupid, so let's try the Wi-Fi again. Let's change and then go back to chat. And I think I'm back in, so that's just going to be a test message. There we go. Looks like I'm back in. Alright. So back to your regularly scheduled egg roll. And this inventory desync is going to kick my butt. Alright. Luckily, as long as it's on the hotbar, I can switch between them. So that's a breath of fresh air. So I can do a lot of this stuff. Eat. And then shove that in there. Come on. There it is. And my friend Pickle might be stopping by. We will see. Yeah, this actually doubles as a way to get out if I wanted to. Which is helpful. Crap. I had attempted to jump, but for some reason Minecraft didn't want me to jump. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a time. Alright. And let's finish that. We get a God Apple, or Notch Apple, and another Pulsar. And to get blood. Super simple quest. Literally just take the bucket and pick up the blood. That's why I put down next to a river. And inventory desync. Get you every time. Open inventory. Manually switch it that way. And attempt to pick it up again. There we go. And actually I'm not going to go too far because that gives us a tank that we can use to get even more blood. No, don't do that. Thank you. Okay. So we can shift end this to turn on bucket mode. And then I can just pick up fluids like it was a bucket that had 16 slots. Which is awesome. Kind of reminds me of, I want to say it was a mod way back when called, I think it was like Iron Buckets or something like that, where they had different tiers of buckets and each one would hold different amounts of fluid. Really a great mod, I miss it. Alright, so turn bucket mode off so we can actually place it down. Because I'll put it there for the time being. So when we put the bucket of life into this altar, you can actually turn it into, I believe the first step is lava and then into water, but it also might be swapped. So let's get an apple, fill up my hunger, and go to the quest book. So we got that. Yep, first one's blood. Yeah, blood, totally. Lava. Alright. So, uses for that, 1,500. Which if we transfer that into hearts would be 7.5 hearts, which is about 3/4 of our full life bar. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got to wait for, there we go. So that will get us a bucket of lava. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that waypoint. It's bugging me. A few waypoints for me pressing X. Or whichever one it is. I think it might be plus or something like that. Anyways. Won't happen now. So, come on, lava. There it is. Now, if I remember correctly, we don't even have to get water to start this off. So, let me see. And I've got my own little cobble gen that I love using. Crap. Inventory desync. Okay. No, that one gets broke, yeah. That's going to be the lava. And we want the lava to have some place to go. Alright. So now we break these. And yeah, you see how I can't get into that. Well, break out this, break out that. What was it? That wasn't it. No. The water is the one that we want to be able to go down. So yeah, this would be the water one. This is the lava one. And just to keep things inventory or nice and neat, we do it that way. And throw one on top. And we break that. And put that down. Okay. So for now, I'll put a temporary block there. Put the lava in. Take out a bucket of lava or blood, and I believe we can use it to make cobblestone. And I think it should also be safe. I cannot walk into the lava, and the lava cannot hurt me. So the only thing I can do is drown. But I also don't put anything on top so I can swim up if I need to. Because if that cobblestone gets generated after I go in, then it's pretty much I'm stuck and have to mine my way out. So I don't put a top on it. And yeah, here we go. Just stand right here and pick it all up. My awesome fiance brought me a glass of tea, so. And there goes my pickaxe. So let's open up specifically this crafting station. I like it because it counts as an inventory. So for inventory desync purposes, it's very helpful. And there we go. New pickaxe. Go pick up some more cobblestone. And just sit here, let some stuff grow, let my hunger fly away. So, and there is a way to make charcoal by burning logs, and using the altar we can turn that into charcoal. And I think from there we should be able to make coal seeds and whatnot. But we'll have to make the Manesio ones first. Just so we don't have to worry about smelting red rock and all that jazz. Alright, let's see. Right, I was going to do that for you. So yeah, the iron ore berries should turn into 3 ingots, which we can use to make another bucket if needed. Alright, so we were going to work on these red rock. Well, I guess we could make another furnace. Wouldn't kill it. Alright. Actually, let me check mod options for those. Oh crap, what were they called? Model citizens. There we go. Because maybe there's info about it, you know?
No.
Let's see. Model cit. Because I want to say that it gets the skins from somewhere, and that somewhere might actually be down because it's such an older mod. Let me find out for sure though. Skins. Not working. Okay. Well, actually, let me see about giving it some kind of a block update by placing a block next to it. Right. By opening an inventory and then placing a block next to it. No, that didn't do it. Because I know that's my skin. I'll put the guy in a freaking block. Alright. So, let's see, that should... What the hell? That's not a skeleton though, is it? I wonder if it's because... Ah, that's what it is. Okay, so having a name here changes a skeleton to look like whatever player you put in. How about that? Notch. So it does attempt to change the skin, but it only changes it to vanillas. This is very odd. Wait, hold on, because it's... Oh. Okay. Let me see. Notch? Because I know that's mine. I mean, I don't know what the issue is here. There may be a workaround that I'll work on between streams. Because I'm reading the page and they said that it'll search locally first in a certain config folder. So if I put the skin in there, it should default through there. Because it seems to be having an issue pulling the skin from Minecraft. So maybe there's an issue there at the moment. Anyways, pull out that, pull out that. Yeah, it should be in these inventories. Okay. So we have 4. We need at least 8. So that will make 3. Yeah, doesn't hurt extra. Actually, we will need extra, won't we? Simply because we need the seeds in order to make anything out of them. So let's just do that and do that. And then I guess we can grind out some health into this altar. Where was that? Yeah, I guess we can get that. No, it doesn't really matter, but let's just go with that. And see, we already got this one because we went down the other quest line, and that's where we get the configurator. So now I just have to make a bucket of water, which is actually quite easy. We just take the bucket, fill up blood, throw it in there, and forget that we're out of blood. Yeah, forgot about that. Isn't that just the best? Okay, so let's just... That ought to be enough to turn it into lava. Okay, so now we will open this up. Wait, did it actually put it in the slot, huh? Oh, I guess it's because, let's just see. I want to make sure that it's not. Okay, and if I just did that, yeah. Whole inventory is broken at the moment. I don't know what the issue is. I will look into it more later. Okay, so. I want to say that we could probably make that divination sigil. Would not be a bad idea. Yeah. That way we know how much blood's in there at any given time. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And then we need to get sand, just gravel. I was hoping there might be an easier way. Fire essence, but we can't do that yet. Is that the only one? Thought that now that we had cobblestone we could make it easier, but I think it's quite the opposite. So let's just continue down with that. Just turn these skulls into glass. Oh, that's not a recipe there. So we take that out. Take those. Put those away. Actually, let me just. No, that's not that. Please no. Alright, so let me just make sure that the recipe hasn't changed. It hasn't. So we eat. Wait. Open inventories. Okay. I would probably do that. Open this. Get that down there. And we'll just leave it there as long as it's got blood. I'll try to turn it into sand. No, you know what? No, we won't. We'll take that out. Because the thing is, if we can make fire essence, which isn't too hard to do at the moment, we should be able to make sand that much easier. And to do that, we have to turn 9 of these. Oh, wait. No, because... Damn it, I forgot. Okay, so to do the red rock, it needs a tier 2. Yeah. So... that ought to be fun. So that means a lot of grinding. A lot. And I don't think that's going to help us at all. However, we could also just grow up and make dirt and use the dirt to make other things. So that takes out one step. Okay. There's a few choices, I mean. I'm just trying to think about the best way to go about it. let's just go ahead with a tier 2. So to do that, we're going to need some wood to make charcoal, to smelt the stone. And we're also going to make a wooden or a stone axe, not a wood axe. What would be the point? Okay. So we got that and that. Actually, no, we can't make an iron one because I remember about that. So let me just show you guys about this. So to make iron tools, they actually have to be cast. You can't just craft them anymore. And you can do that either in a tinker smeltery or using tinker's iron or another type of liquid iron specifically from this mod. And you put iron in or iron ore or just anything iron really. All of this stuff. And you can cast it that way, but that also requires power and a bunch of other stuff we just don't have right now. Awesome. Okay. Oh, right. Desync. No, we're not cooking you. Now we'll just hold off on that for the moment. Because... Oh, hang on. There we go. And that goes down. Roll it up. Cut it down. And I can't even make... There's a lot of stuff that's gated behind everything else. For instance, the tough tool rod cast requires a plastic stick, which you can only get from, I want to say it was Mechanism's plastic creation methods. And that's a fairly decent amount of ways away. But now that we got some of that, we can go turn these into wood. And I guess I'll turn that into bone, or dirt, I mean. Click the wrong button. There we go. Go into here, throw that in. Should get us 3 pieces of charcoal. Keep going. Because it takes 8 to make a stack, and that's probably what we're going to go with. Alright. So, we just want to keep 2 more in there. 1, 2. Okay, throw this in. And that'll make a stack's worth. And then we're going to go sit in the cobblestone generator. Because we'll need now a stack of cobblestone. Come on. There it is. Get out of the app. Go back into Twitch to connect to it. Yep. I've got 13 channel views, 0 current viewers, and total of 4 followers. I mean, not bad for a channel that hasn't really been active for more than, what, 2 or 3 hours? I don't know, something like that. No, probably more, because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So probably closer to 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 followers, that's a follower an hour. Alright, and this is like the dead time of the zone, you know, because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably stream a few more times. Yep, just collecting the cobble. Pick up all that because I don't like it just floating around. We're close to it. Alright, so take 2 of those. We'll start to cook another cobblestone, and I'll go ahead and split this up to 2 different there we go. So half a stack there, and then we'll put the other half a stack there. And just remember that we need to pick up a few more blocks of it. And as you can tell, it's not a loss-free cobblestone generator. There is loss, as there always will be. At least in these early game ones. I got a plan for one later on that requires pistons and stuff, but till we get to that point. No, and I wonder, did they fix that recipe? Because there used to be a recipe for redstone blocks, and it had been broken at one point. Nope, I put it back in. That's right. Alright, so yeah, it's just sand and lava bucket to make a block of sand. Or, yeah, block of redstone. Because that makes sense, kind of. I honestly think it should have been just a bucket of blood. Because, well, blood is red, lava would just smelt the glass into sand, or the sand into glass. So maybe I'll change that later. Alright, that ought to be enough to get us that. So then I can get this stone out, go over to here, and just add life. Now there should be enough in there to start making them. But of course they weren't actually in my hand. So we eat. And we stone. And the whole while we harvest everything. Because it'll all be helpful later. Okay. Shit, I don't even know. I might not have had enough blood in there. Still might not. We'll find out. Oh, we got lucky. Alright, so we actually have 3 of those. Take 2 of them with this weak blood orb and a bit of stone. We get 1 of the runes. And I don't think that was a quest. Was it? At least not yet, I don't think. Offering more would probably have it. Yeah, see. So we need a total of 8 blood runes crafted. And that's going to take a little bit. It's going to mostly be me sitting here, eating apples, and slitting my own wrist. And I am worried due to the fact that we are running out of food. And I don't know if there's anything I can do at the moment to rectify that. Because, like, unless I got carrots from a zombie. Yeah. Maybe there's a recipe for potatoes then. Okay, don't think so. Wheat can only come from seeds. Hay bales can only be that. Thatch can only be for wheat. Just covering all bases. And yeah, seeds can only be crafted tier 1 with a block of it. But we can't get a block of it because we need tier 2 in order to make it. It makes so much sense, huh? Well, I wonder if there's anything we can use these essences for, other than the obvious. Not really. So they didn't give us much. So yeah, with fire we can make all kinds of stuff. Alright, well I got another 48 of them. Maybe we can make this work, huh? Okay. Be very careful not to take all my life for it. Just like that. Well, what are we gonna do about that? I think I could sit there and farm up some cobblestone. Sad as it is to say, we gotta wait 4 minutes before we can do anything else with the blood altar. Which is fine. I mean, after all, that's just to keep us from spamming our own death. Come on, go in there. Get in there. There. Oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. Crap, and I can't do it that way. Thank you. Wait. What? Actually worked. Yeah, not sure what happened there, but somehow I went through the cobblestone slab. So we're going to replace these with regular stone slabs, I think. Even though I can't. There it is. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. And we can also go ahead and just do that, pull that out, craft up another set of them. Because why the hell not? That was a skull, Matthew. No, how about a skull there? Decoration. Why not? I will be right back. And actually, I'm going to leave it paused here because we got the 2-minute thing. So, give me just a moment. Right. This button. Alright, and we're back. Let's see. Harvest some of these. The debuff's gone, so we can go back to fill in the altar. Because why not? Now, hey, somehow the inventory desyncs done. I think it's because I died, but I don't want to have to die every single time, you know, to fix it. Okay. So that should allow me to craft another one. And we'll have to go pick up the rest of the stone. There we go. Not sure if we got enough blood in there or not. Curious. My phone. Huh. Well, that's working. Alright. So that's another one we gotta make. And let's see, is that a half of them? I want to think it is. So we've got 2, we have 2 crafted. So we'll need a total of 4 more. There we go. And put that away. Store those in there. Just get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Eat some apple. Put that not in my inventory, but put it on the hotbar. Oops. Come on. Damn it. Yeah, this is gonna run out. Fucking hell. Wasted blood. I don't like that. Go ahead and, while we're waiting, just harvesting more cobble. We'll probably use it for some building. Oh, come on. No lagging right now. What the hell? One, 2, 3. So that'll be 600. 800. 1,000. 1,200. 1,400. And that'll drop it down to 4,000 again, or 400. So 600. 800. 1,000. Okay. And we'll go 2, 4, 6. 8. 10. 'Kay. So we're most of the way there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ten. Wait till we get past halfway. Okay, so that's half. So then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm probably going to end this episode after I make this a tier 2. I think that'll be a good stopping point, and it'll have us about 2.25 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes probably, something like that. Anyways, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's another one. But we still have a little bit before then. I'm also going to attempt to upload these videos to YouTube, so who knows how long that may take. But I figure, what the hell, why not, right? Just gotta wait for half my health back. Get the last rune. Now we gotta craft up another pickaxe. But you know what? I'm just gonna do 1, 2 to get the wood for it. Eat an apple. Get a little bit more healed. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. One more little notch. That ought to do it. There we go. Okay. And also, while I'm waiting for it to upload, I will more than likely work on adding some skins back in. And I'll have to see specifically if the... Oh, hold on. I don't think I can mine that. Because it just said redstone level. So that would suck to mine it and find out that we can't. Alright, so that ought to be the tier 2. Alright, well, this has been Elril. Have a nice day.